Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to this special video regarding Nice Bus. Here on Northern Boulevard in Douglaston, when I'm on my way to Great Neck to catch the next westbound N20G bus, I just went to 7-Eleven over here in Douglaston. Careful of the cars pulling out of Dunkin'. So anyhow, guys, here's the situation we are dealing with today. The situation that we're dealing with today is the fact of the matter is that last night, my fellow YouTuber, Pine Bower LI, was waiting for the N15 last night in Rockville Center. And what had happened was he had to wait almost an hour for the next northbound bus back to Mineola last night. So you can imagine how frustrated he was. And honestly, folks, it just seems that there's a pattern on Sunday nights that Nice Bus seems to be unreliable. And I am very outraged with Transdev. The fact of the matter is, last night in the 7 p.m. hour, when that bus went missing, the bus that was supposed to leave Long Beach, Transdev should have been transparent with us on the transit app and tell us the real obvious reason why that trip didn't go out. There was operator availability issues. It's not just New York City Transit, but it just seems on Sunday nights, Nice Bus just wants to procrastinate. And I, for one, am very disheartened by that fact. Okay? So, fact of the matter is, it's disgusting what Nice Bus is doing to everybody on a Sunday night. They've been known to do this in the past couple of years. And I'll say that on Sunday nights, Nice Bus seems completely irreliable. Let's call it for what it is. It's just crazy to think that the people of Nassau County can easily get manipulated by their bus system, all just because of politics. It's politics, folks. It dates back to when Ed Mangano said, oh, the MTA is going to provide us less service here in Nassau County if we paid for that contract in 2011. Well, think about how many times the contract with Veolia and then Transdev got renewed. And as a result, the people of Nassau County get manipulated. The people of Queens get manipulated sometimes. And of course, you have Suffolk County transit riders who get manipulated too, because there are certain routes out in eastern Nassau County to get impacted. So today I am just doing this video just to explain my outrage with Transdev. I am just beyond disgusted. And I want to mention to y'all, Thursday I was in Westbury. I was coming from an early dinner at the, it was the Majestic Diner. And when I was driving down Old Country Road, I want to mention that the 1800 unit was making a noise going down Old Country Road as it was going to Roosevelt Field Mall. You know, that lady was purposely going slow because she knew the bus was having engine problems. When she tried flooring it, it made that noise. And honestly, you know, Lakeman lied to us. These buses were supposed to get scrapped last year. Okay? All right? So it's disgusting what is happening in Nassau County with the buses. And I, for one, wanted to do this video just to again explain myself that Transdev just needs to do better on Sundays. And they need to tell us when a trip's gonna go missing. All right? I'm just trying to see if I can still jaywalk here, because remember, I'm still in Queens, so I can jaywalk. But yeah, it's just despicable what's happening here. And I have to be careful where I'm stepping my feet, because I know the Nassau line very well here when it becomes a raised curb on Northern Boulevard as I'm waiting for the N20G to show up. So, good thing again, I know where I am. But, yeah, Transdev, this is just my message. You need to have better communication. You need to be active more on your Twitter X handle. You need to provide more information on your website. Just tell us when a trip goes missing. Because in the 8 p.m. hour last night, I'll just make one more point. On a Sunday night, the N15 from Long Beach doesn't usually get crowded. All right? So I'm not like a block away from the N20G stop. Good. Now, when Pine Power was talking about that last night, you know, look, bottom line is, it's just despicable and disgusting that, again, Transdev was not transparent with us last night. You have the name Trans in your name. Be transparent is all I'm saying. Yeah, they have an Q12 just idling here. That's why I'm just waiting for the 20G, because it'll get me faster back to Auburndale. So, yeah. And thankfully I know where I am. I know where the bus stop is. Not like another block. Which I hate the spacing between Queens and Nassau so much, man. It makes it so confusing to find the bus stop. At least I know where it is. So there's that to account. All right. That's just my point. You know, Transdev, stop. You know, just knock it off not communicating with us. If you know a trip's not going to go out, just tell us, please. Because it made my friend upset last night. And it would have made me upset last night. And I get why Piney wanted to take the bus last night, because we know how slow the main line is. And oh, by the way, someone got struck by a train last night. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait here for the 20G. Should be right around here. Yeah, there's the bus stop. There's a passenger waiting, good. So she's waiting for it too, like I am. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I got my exercise in, so that's good. So that's it. That's all I have to say. So remember we were having a discussion just now talking about the 1800s? Well, this is one of them. We're on unit 1857. So I have my transfer from the Q12 bus earlier. So earlier I couldn't wait for the 20G because it was a 15-20 minute wait right by the nursing home. So yeah, I just want to mention McDonald's is still under construction here. I don't know when they're going to reopen this one, but first fail, besides the end, well, two fails. First fail, obvious the engine. So Blakeman, you better scrap this bus as soon as possible. Second, the automated announcements not working. So that is clearly a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So, oh, there we go. Now it's working. And it wasn't working earlier for the first stop in Queens. I'm getting off of Francis Lewis, so. And remember, this is drop-off only, so that's another reason why I walked all the way from where I was at 7-Eleven. So I'll just show you 7-Eleven as we're coming up to it. Yeah, here comes 7-Eleven. went to CVS earlier and then I walked back. That was a long trip today. But thankfully I caught all the lights. Oh boy. Hope the check engine light's not on. So I am very worried this bus is going to break down. That is the case. I hope not. So then you're going to make everybody take the Q12 then, and then, you know, hopefully not. But yeah, figured I had to make this video today because after what I saw this morning on Pine Power LI's channel, I was just, you know, and not to mention it was one, I said it's one today, so I'm gonna go sit in the back and get, you know, fresh air. Well, look how Blakeman's screwing us. Literal screw in the locks, so window couldn't open. So guess what I had to do to get fresh air in this bus? I mean, it's 50 degrees for crying out loud. You know how hot it gets in this bus if you don't have fresh air? All right, maybe the driver put the AC on, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to see if the vent's blowing anything, but it's blowing hot air at the moment. So now I gotta sit here, hope we get some cool air in here. At least I am getting cool air, but you know, that's the problem. So because you can't open the windows, it creates a problem. I'm not gonna open the other windows. All I'm just gonna say is I don't even want to imagine how bad the summer's gonna be. Especially if these 1800s are still out. It's gonna be a mess. And I'm trying to keep this video G-rated because, you know, my 9-year-old cousin could be watching this and, you know, I don't want to say a no-no word like what Violet One says on YouTube. And again, you noticed it when we were accelerating past Sally Pond. So we have an engine problem. I'll just say this: it's going to cause the automatic transmission to act up, especially on a hill like this. The torque, the RPM, you know. Look, there's another 1800, 1858, and we're on 1857. Yep. Just another day with Blakeman Incorporated. So we're at 216th Street, and I gotta give the driver a big kudos because he probably knows how the traffic light patterns on Northern Boulevard. Like, why would we pour it when the light's blinking 6, 5, 4, 3, and then try to blow past the light, and then not to mention, you know, there's a camera right by the 111 precinct. So, what long is it? You know, that's street smarts right there. That's street smarts. You know, we need more drivers like this. Just don't put the heat on, as I'm saying, on a 50-degree day like today, so. Good time, which is good. Maybe most of these passengers are heading to Flushing knowing that, you know, again, Long Island Railroad's been a mess this morning.
Stop requested.
Oh, Bell Boulevard. Look at that.
Bell Boulevard.
So, yeah, the Long Island Railroad's been a mess this morning. So we'll do a quick discussion video on that in a little bit. Alright everyone, so this is a quick Long Island Railroad discussion video for what's happened today. So the first issue this morning was we had a signal problem at Jamaica. And that caused a brief suspension on all trains going into and out of Jamaica this morning. So that's the first issue. And to summarize everything, the second issue that's been going on with the Port Washington branch, and that's why I think we have a lot of people taking the N20G today to get on the 7. The LIRR has had equipment problems on the Port Washington branch, and it's caused a dramatic effect. This morning, and especially when I check train time, my normal train that leaves Port Washington at 10:11 a.m. only had 6 cars going to Penn Station. M9, 6 cars. That's a recipe for disaster. So, yeah, we're only going to talk about the LIRR because I'm just, just disgusted with everything. And, we're at light screen and we're not even moving. That is not a good sign. That lady in the front, kudos to her, because I don't know why we were moving. We had a green light. So I was really worried we were going to break down and, we were going to have to transfer to a city bus. Thank goodness not. At least the heat's off, so now I'm noticing the cool air coming in. Again, I am just sweating. So when I was walking earlier, you guys gotta understand, it's about a 15-minute walk from Douglaston Parkway to get over to Glenwood Street in Little Neck. So you can understand why I was sweating. So, and I'm not happy that the heat was on, because again, it's a 50-degree day today. When I get into my facility, it's gonna be hot. So I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water when I get inside. Let's hope I get some cool air in for the rest of this ride, please. Well, I just found out a disturbing incident happened right by Creedmoor this morning. School bus accident. So that would explain why the Q46 and the QM6 were delayed in the 8 a.m. hour this morning. So there's some clarity for you. Another fail by Blakeman Inc. Look at this. I'm telling you, Bruce Blakeman single-handedly is going to go down as the worst county executive just for this. Oh, man. Oh. So here's another fail the driver just made. Not a nice bus stop. Now, normally when I take the 12 or the 13, I normally get off here to get back to Osnum, right? But look what he did! He dropped me off right here! He's supposed to stop at Francis Lewis Boulevard! Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm done. I think... You know what? For a video like this today, I'm just done. I'm just done. Well, one more clip. No working back destination sign as usual on these Orion 3rd gens.